How to create meaning in a chaotic world. Let's be honest for a second. It feels like the world is spinning a little faster than it used to, doesn't it? Between the endless notifications pinging on our phones, the 24-hour news cycle that seems determined to keep us anxious, and the pressure to be constantly productive, chaos feels less like a descriptive word and more like our baseline reality. We are swimming in noise. And in the middle of all that noise, the concept of meaning can feel incredibly distant, like a radio station you're trying to tune into, but all you get is static. The problem is that most of us have been taught to look for meaning in the wrong places. We treat meaning as if it is a hidden treasure buried on a desert island, something we have to go on a grand expedition to find. We think meaning looks like a dream job, a perfect relationship, or a massive bank account. We wait for a lightning bolt of inspiration to strike us and explain why we are here. But waiting for the chaos to subside so you can finally find your purpose is a trap. The chaos isn't going anywhere. If we want meaning, we have to stop trying to find it and start building it, brick by brick, right in the middle of the mess. Creating meaning is an act of rebellion against the chaos. It starts by reclaiming your attention. In a world designed to distract you, choosing where to focus your eyes and your mind is a radical act. When you are constantly scrolling, reacting, and consuming, you are living on autopilot. Meaning cannot exist on autopilot. It requires intention. It starts with what I like to call micro-significance. Instead of looking for a life purpose that spans 50 years, look for purpose in the next 5 minutes. Think about the act of drinking your morning coffee. Usually, you might down it while checking emails or rushing out the door. That is a chaotic act. But if you stop, put the phone down, feel the warmth of the cup in your hand, smell the roast, and actually taste the coffee, you have just created a pocket of meaning. It sounds trivial, but it isn't. You have asserted your humanity over the rush of the world. You have decided that this moment matters simply because you are paying attention to it. When you string enough of these moments together, you don't just have a day, you have a life that you actually inhabited rather than one that just happened to you. Another powerful way to construct meaning is through the lens of contribution rather than consumption. Chaos feeds on our insecurity. It tells us we need more things, more validation, more information. Meaning, however, is generated when we give. This doesn't mean you need to start a nonprofit organization tomorrow. It can be much smaller and more personal. It's about shifting your mindset from what can I get from this situation to what can I bring to this situation. When you walk into a room, bring a calm energy. When you talk to a friend, really listen to them instead of planning your response. When you do your work, do it with a spirit of excellence, not for the boss, but for your own sense of dignity. When you contribute to the world around you, even in tiny ways, you anchor yourself. You become a solid object in the flowing river of chaos. You are no longer just debris floating downstream. You are a rock that creates a ripple. That agency is where meaning lives. We also have to talk about the people around us. In a digital age, we are more connected than ever, yet somehow more isolated. We trade deep connection for shallow engagement. But meaning is almost always found in the space between two people. It is found in vulnerability. It is terrifying to be real with someone, to say, I'm struggling, or I care about you, or I don't know the answer. But that vulnerability cuts through the noise like a knife. If you want to feel grounded, deepen your relationships. Move past the small talk about the weather or the latest TV show. Ask your friends how they're really doing. Share a fear you have. When you connect on a human level, the chaos of the outside world fades into the background. You realize that while the world might be crazy, you are not alone in it. That shared experience is one of the most potent forms of meaning we have access to. Finally, we must accept that we can't silence the world. We can't turn off the internet or stop history from happening. The goal isn't to create a hermetically sealed bubble where everything is perfect. The goal is to build an internal compass that works regardless of the weather. Meaning is not the absence of chaos, it is the ability to navigate through it with a sense of direction. It is knowing that even if the whole world is shouting, you know who you are and what you value. So stop waiting for the world to make sense. It might not. Stop waiting for permission to feel important or purposeful. You have to grant that to yourself. You create meaning by loving what is in front of you, by doing your work with care, by treating people with kindness, and by being fully present in the messy, beautiful, loud reality of your life. You are the architect. The bricks are messy and the ground is shaking, but you can still build a sanctuary right here. I would love to hear how you navigate the noise in your own life. What is one small ritual or habit that keeps you grounded when things get crazy? Leave a comment down below and share your story. Let's start a real conversation there. If this video helped you find a little bit of calm today, please hit the like button so it can reach more people who need it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into living a better life. See you in the next one.